Well, let's get more on this with Patrick Smith, who's an editor at Africa Confidential, and he joins me now. Hello there, Patrick. Now, it will take 7 days for the results to be announced, won't it? What does the counting process involve, and why is it going to take so long?
Well, no one knows exactly how long it will take. A lot of people expect results to start coming out this evening, and we should have a very clear idea by the end of play on Wednesday. It is a complex electoral system in the sense that there are 7 different elections going on. There's the national elections for the presidency. There are elections for the national parliament. There are elections for the county governments, both the governors and the representative body at the county level. There are 47 of those. So there are many different elections. But the one people are really focused on is the presidential election between Raila Odinga, the long-time oppositionist, and the incumbent President Uhuru Kenyatta. And I think we should have a pretty good idea the way that's going, either late Wednesday, as I said, or early on Thursday.
Well, you say he's been a long-time opponent of Kenyatta. Odinga's run 3 times and lost. He's 72. But that rivalry between his family and Kenyatta's, it goes back generations, doesn't it? Maybe that's one of the reasons that he's running. But what does he stand for that Kenyatta doesn't?
Well, it's interesting because their parents, that's Oginga Odinga, Raila's father, and Jomo Kenyatta, who was the founder of modern Kenya, the first president of independent Kenya, they were on opposite sides of the political spectrum. Jomo Kenyatta was a sort of a right-wing, pro-Western leader, and Oginga Odinga was a leftist. And to some extent, both their sons have inherited that ideological mantle. So Raila Odinga is on the left. He's a radical. He wants to see rapid social change, wants to tackle inequality in the country. And Uhuru Kenyatta is much more, he's one of the largest landowners in the country. There's a bastion of the country's capitalist class. So he's more conservative and more pro-Western than Raila. The essential issues here are jobs, particularly the price of food at the moment, because there's a drought in the region. And the price of maize, which is a staple food for most Kenyans, that has skyrocketed in recent months. And also the issue of unemployment and the transformation of the economy. Both candidates say they want to modernize Kenya's economy and to follow the kind of industrialization programs that we've seen transform East Asia. Now, that's the promise, but so far, many leaders in Kenya have fallen short on that score.
Patrick, just quickly, what about the youth vote? I mean, how important is that in this election, and how has social media influenced it?
Well, it's absolutely critical. There are about 20 million people registered to vote in Kenya, and certainly well over half of those are under the age of 30. So that's very important. It's been a very digital election as well. Both sides have taken to social media to try and damage their opponents. And you've seen the recruitment of 2 big American digital companies. They've got Cambridge Analytica that helped get Donald Trump into power in the US, working for Kenyatta. And there's a company called Aristotle, which is a political advisory company, specializes in digital media, helped to get people like Ronald Reagan into power, and they're working for Raila Odinga. So on both levels, it's a very technologically focused campaign using the latest in digital propaganda techniques to get political campaigns across to the people.
The social media technological election one. I'm afraid we're going to have to leave it there. Patrick Smith of Africa Confidential, thank you.